The Scheming Squirrel. Nibbles the squirrel lived deep in the woods. There were many squirrels to play with around his home. However, Nibbles liked being the center of attention. Standing out with so many squirrels running around in the woods was hard. One afternoon, Nibbles decided to play a prank on the other squirrels. "Fox!" Nibbles cried. "A fox is coming!" The squirrels scattered. They climbed up to the highest tree branches and quivered with fear. They knew that a fox would love to devour a squirrel for dinner. Nibbles chuckled. "Ha ha, just kidding," he shouted. Nibbles' Uncle Skippy scolded him. "Nobody likes a liar, Nibbles," Uncle Skippy explained. Nibbles felt terrible for a little while, but he soon got bored. A few days later, he did it again. "Fox!" Nibbles cried. "A fox is coming!" The squirrels scuttled again. Nibbles snickered. "Ha ha, just kidding again," he hollered. Uncle Skippy shook his head. "Be careful, Nibbles. No one will believe anything you say if you keep this up," Uncle Skippy warned. By this time, the squirrels were pretty upset with Nibbles. They ignored him any time he was around. Nibbles climbed a tree and sat on a tree branch. He was bored and lonely. Suddenly, he saw a shadow on the ground below. A hungry fox was creeping through the woods beneath him. "Fox! A fox is coming for real this time!" Nibbles screamed. None of the squirrels paid any attention to him. They knew they couldn't believe a word he said. Nibbles watched the fox head straight for them. He quickly scampered down the tree trunk. Nibbles knew what he had to do. "Here, Fox, over here," he begged. The fox turned and began to chase Nibbles. Nibbles scaled up to the highest branches of the nearest tree. By now, the other squirrels had spotted the fox, so they scrambled into the tree tops quickly. The fox could not climb as high as the squirrels. After some time, she gave up and strolled away. Nibbles was so relieved. The other squirrels were pleased that he had tried to save them. Nibbles apologized for lying and promised never to be deceitful again. The squirrels forgave him and they decided to play with Nibbles again. It took some time, but eventually Nibbles became a friend they could trust. Okay, if you scroll to the next page, the Scheming Squirrel. Directions. Reread The Scheming Squirrel, then answer the following questions. Topic. A topic is the subject that the author is writing about. Circle the topics below that could be the subjects of this story. And the topics that they have underneath the arrow read bullying, honesty, envy, trust, patience, deceit. Over in the next column, it says theme. The theme is a message the author is trying to convey through the story. Pick one of the topics you circled and finish the sentence. The author thinks that. Scroll down to the questions. Number 1. Choose the statement below that could be the theme of the story, The Scheming Squirrel. A. Love triumphs over all kinds of situations. B. Happiness depends on ourselves. C. Honesty is the best policy. Number 2. What lesson does the author want the reader to learn? A. You should be yourself instead of trying to be what others want you to be. B. It is always best to tell the truth. C. Rules are there to protect and help us. Number 3. Which of the following character traits best describes Nibbles? A. Thoughtless and dishonest. B. Clever and skillful. C. Bossy and foolish. Number 4. Which detail from the story tells you how the other squirrels felt about Nibbles being dishonest? A. Nibbles was lonely and bored. B. They climbed to the highest tree branches and quivered with fear. C. The squirrels were upset with Nibbles and ignored him any time he was around. Number 5. Identify the reason why Uncle Skippy said the following line. Nobody likes a liar, Nibbles. A, he was proud of Nibbles. B, he was trying to warn Nibbles that lying would make others dislike him. C, he wanted Nibbles to learn how to make new friends. Number 6, if you were to give this story a new title that communicated the theme, what would it be? Number 7, based on the story, what problem did Nibbles have? A, Nibbles played pranks on his friends to get attention, but it only made others not like or trust him. B, Nibbles was lonely and bored because he didn't have any friends. C, Nibbles tricked a fox in the woods and had to hide in the highest tree branches to stay safe. Number 8, how is Nibbles' problem resolved in the story? A, he was asked to leave the woods and live on his own. B, he apologized to the other squirrels and they forgave him. C, he agreed that he wasn't honest, but it was too late to apologize. Number 9, how do Nibbles' actions help determine the theme? A, Nibbles proves he's dishonest by lying to the fox. B, Nibbles demonstrated patience by waiting on the highest tree branches until the fox left. C, Nibbles realized he wasn't trustworthy and promised never to be deceitful again. Number 10, what do you know about the setting of this story? A, the setting is in the deep woods. B, the setting is in the backyard at Uncle Skippy's house. C, the setting is in a dark jungle or forest. Number 11, according to paragraph number 5, how do the other squirrels feel about Nibbles at this point in the story? A, they could no longer trust Nibbles. B, they were proud of him for tricking the fox. C, they were relieved that Nibbles had tried to save them. Number 12, how does the following sentence from the story help determine the theme? Be careful, Nibbles. No one will believe anything you say if you keep this up, Uncle Skippy warned. A, it shows that Uncle Skippy is patient and kind. B, it shows that Nibbles was trying to become comical and silly. C, it shows the reader that Uncle Skippy is warning Nibbles about his dishonest behavior. Number 13, which of the following is the best definition of the word scampered as it is used in the story? A, to chatter playfully. B, to play in a rowdy way. C, to run with quick, light steps. Number 14, which of the following could be used in place of the word sauntered in paragraph number 6? A, hurry. B, strolled. C, dashed. Number 15, which of the following could be another topic for this story? A, hard work. B, betrayal. C, loyalty. Number 16, which of the following could be another theme for this story? A, bravery will triumph over fear. B, beware of strangers. C, untrustworthy people can cause danger. Summarize the story. Summarizing is when you tell what's important in your own words without including every event. As you summarize the story, use this guide to help you. Somebody. Who was the main character? Wanted. What did the character want? But. What was the problem? So. How did the character try to solve the problem? Then. What was the solution to the problem?